a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm talking about Shaft. You can dig it. Anyway, so there is a new Shaft reboot coming out, and it has now been confirmed that the Shaft remake will be directed by none other than the first two Fantastic Four film directors, Tim Story, who was also more recently directed Ride Along, starring Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. Now, I don't know exactly what I feel about this remake. I never did really grow up with Shaft or anything like that, but I did see the Samuel L. Jackson Shaft film, and I really enjoyed that with Christian Bale and Tony Collette, I believe is how you pronounce her last name, and I really enjoyed that film. So I don't know exactly what their plans are for this Shaft remake. I'm assuming I think it's going to be. It's not going to be really a comedy. I don't think is what they say here. But I think it'll be it's probably about time for a reboot, to be honest with you. I mean that Shaft movie came back out, I think it was like in year 2000 if I remember correctly. So I remember seeing that movie in college, and I'm definitely not that young guy anymore. But yeah, so Tim Story, he's obviously had some missteps here with the Fantastic Four films that he did before the last Fantastic Four film, which was in my opinion way worse than Tim Story's. And I didn't even hate those Fantastic Four films. As a comic book fan, I actually enjoyed them to some degree. It gave the world Chris Evans, and obviously he turned out into being the next Captain America. So obviously, and Jessica Alba, and I thought Ian Grufford, or however you say his name, and all those guys in that film they were entertaining to watch, and they kind of brought that family element to it. But anyway, this is a Shaft video, so let's talk about Shaft, if you can dig it. But so yeah, I just think it's time for a reboot to it. If it kind of holds that grittiness of the Samuel L. Jackson movie, I think it'll be very good. Obviously, it didn't really pull punches in that film. I think it kind of brought the themes of the old show to life here in the old movies and things like that. So I think if Tim Story sticks to that, it's going to have a level of success that I think that it can actually achieve here. Now, obviously, if it turns into a flat out comedy, I think that would be a mistake. You can have some comedic elements into it, but I think it needs to stick closer to that cop drama. And obviously, you can have the one-liners and the sexy cliches and things like that, kind of like Shaft does when he's hitting on the girls and things like that. But yeah, so Tim Story being confirmed is good news. I think it's just going to be interesting to see how he does it, being his track record isn't the greatest. But Right Along I thought was entertaining. Right Along 2 not so much. But I mean, so he's got some chops to him. I'm on the fence about it, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it'll turn out well. Well, that'll just about do it for me, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like what you saw here, please comment and like this video. And you can also subscribe to the Jailcast on YouTube by searching for Jailcast there. You can also find links in the description of this video for my Facebook and Twitter, or you can go to facebook.com/Jailcast, or you can find me on Twitter @EricJail. So, until next time, thank you for watching. God bless.